You blow up my line all the same, so tell me what's up. Think you gon' play me, just know that I'm not one of them. Feel like I don't know you, don't come around, no invaders them.
It's your boy Noto, back in these YouTube streets cause your boy won't miss a beat. And in today's video, we're gonna discuss the only thing you need to worry about when it comes to consistently attracting the women you want. If you're new here or you already been here, go on and click that like button, go on and comment, go on and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go on and get into this topic. So I see a whole bunch of things going on, all the dating sphere, everybody that gives you advice on dating and how to get women and all that stuff like that. That's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. People, you can take pointers, you can talk about things, you can watch and consume the content and, you know, apply it to your life and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, the only thing that you need to be worried about when it comes to consistently attracting the women that you want is your own personal blueprint that helps you get the women that you consistently want to attract. It's plain and simple. Your own blueprint is the only thing that you need to worry about. Not what somebody else say that you need to do. Not what somebody else say that the woman you need to try to talk to. Not what somebody else say that the type of body type you need to be at. Not what somebody else say that the type of things you need to do to make yourself look busy or make yourself look high value or none of that stuff. The thing that achieves the results for you to get the women that you want on a consistent basis is what works for you. The blueprint, that is the only thing that you need to worry about. That's the only thing you need to be concerned about. And that is different from every individual man right there. I'm kind of like tired of all the extra stuff saying that things need to be this way, things got to be done that way, and if you don't do it this way, this gonna happen, this gonna do it. They overcomplicating things. No, what you need to do, and this is what's going to work for you, because I know a lot of people probably won't want to hear this type of message because I'm not talking a whole bunch of propaganda and BS, but I'm actually talking about something that's going to help you. Because sitting here worrying about what somebody else say about your life and all this, and it don't even apply to you because you're a whole individual being that's different and you have a whole different way that would work for you, but you worrying about what somebody else saying that you can't even peep your own game, you can't even build your own blueprint because you taking bricks from every different type of hardware store and you only need to stick to one that's working for you. You get your own material. Stop worrying about what somebody else's material doing for you. Don't let somebody else's blueprint try to shape yours. That don't fit your foundation. Worry about your own foundation. When it comes to consistently attracting women, you might have your own style. You might have something that works for you. The only thing that works for you that consistently gets you the women that you want without you having to simp or put yourself at a disadvantage to get her attention and stuff like that, that is your blueprint. That's the only thing that you need to worry about. Now, piecing that together, you can consume different types of content and you can piece different things together and apply different things to see what works for you. But ultimately, that's what you need to do. Don't let what somebody else say, oh, you got to be like this, or especially when it comes to the body type thing, because that's getting old for me. That's definitely getting really old for me. They've done a fantastic job of saying that you have to be ripped and you have to do this and all that. It's not true. It's not true, because what works for one man won't work for another. It's fine. Everybody doesn't have to be lean. We all different individual human beings for a different reason. And to be honest, if you're attracting the woman that you want right now, you probably got a solid muscle build and stuff like that right now. You might not be some 10% body fat, whatever, and all that, with chiseled abs and all that right now. We might not be that right now, but you can look at the woman that you're attracted to and they're checking you out. So who's to say that you have to be at that body fat percentage? Is that working for you? That's working for you, right? If you can attract the woman that you want right now, the body type that you are right now, so who's to say that you need to go any further? Who's to say that you need to go any further? Anybody else saying something else beside that? Oh, you need to do this, you need to cut down, you need to do all that. No, that's bullshit. Focus on what you need to do. Focus on your own blueprint. Don't worry about what somebody else is saying. Don't let what somebody else is saying dictate the way you move about in this world. Now, of course, you could take some tips, you could take some pointers that'll help you better yourself, but ultimately, you need to create your own blueprint. And that is what is going to consistently help you attract the women that you want on a consistent basis. That's the goal right there. And not even when it just comes to women, consistently doing things in life. Don't let anybody else dictate what you want to do in life. If it's something that's working for you, if it's something that's getting you to your goals, if it's something that's helping you out, who is for them to say that that's not what you're supposed to do? That's not the way you're supposed to go about that. That doesn't work. That doesn't do that. But it works for you. And that's all that matters, damn it. That's all that matters. I don't give a damn what nobody else say. I don't care what nobody else say. Especially like, well, for me, when I'm making my content, they'll be like, oh, you should make your content like this. Oh, you should go do this and you can do that. No, I'm going to do things the way Noto does it. And if you don't like it, you can leave. It's plain and simple. We're all different for a reason. I'm not here to be like another content creator. I'm not here to do things. I'm going to do things my way. You see what I'm saying? This is what works for me. This is my blueprint. I do various types of content and it's working for me. You see what I'm saying? But if I'm worried about letting what somebody else dictate or what another advice of another YouTuber or another person comments and say, oh, you need to do this or you need to do that. No, that's not part of the blueprint. See, this is why you ain't doing nothing now. Hey, at the end of the day, as long as I'm progressing, that's all that matters. As long as I'm getting the women that I want on a consistent basis at the body type that I am now, then that's what works for me. I'm not saying that I don't want to do anything else. If I want to get lean or I want to get chiseled, that'll be for me. But it ain't finna be because somebody say, oh, that's what attract women. I'm getting the woman that I want right now. I'm consistently attracting the woman that I want right now. So I'm gonna let somebody say, oh, you gotta be 10% body fat. Oh, to get that. Even if the woman that's attracted to me is following that guy that's chiseled and all that stuff like that, that doesn't matter. If you still able to smash, you still able to get her attention, what the does it matter? It doesn't matter. You still able to attract her too. She might like both different body types. It doesn't matter. Oh, you got social media presence. Oh, she's chiseled. Oh, if he's looking at this guy and all, that doesn't matter. None of that matters. Only thing that you need to worry about is your own blueprint. What works for you? That's it. Not what somebody else say, and not just take my word for it and none of that stuff. Like, bro, you gotta figure this out for yourself. You gotta go out and see what works for you, and that can vary from man to man. I like what Tupac say. He said, "Don't just bob your head to the beat. Peep the game." And that is a very, very good saying. He said, "You gotta hold us accountable." If we sitting here spitting a whole bunch of stuff, okay, I want to help you guys. I'm not sitting here just to tell this stuff and, oh, I'm saying this, oh, gotta be like that. Oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Oh, that ain't gonna work, that ain't gonna work. How the hell am I gonna tell you what works for you and what don't work for you? I'm not around you 24/7. Everybody have individual needs. Everybody have individual things that they're attracted to. That goes for women as well. So what I might say about, oh, you gotta be like this. If I'm over here saying, oh, you only gotta look this way, or you only gotta be this way, or you only gotta act this way, then I'm really just leading you astray. I'm telling you what you need to help you for real. That's what's going to really help you. Finding your own blueprint. What works for you. Not what works for somebody else. Not what somebody else say that you got to do. And a lot of guys are getting mixed up in that. And I don't want y'all to get mixed up in that. And I'm passionate about this stuff. And that's why I be talking the way I be talking. Because it's a lot of bullshit being said. And it's leading so many people. It's making things overcomplicated so you can depend on them and buy these bullshit programs that ain't going to get you nowhere. It ain't gonna get you nowhere. You gotta get outside, you gotta face your fears, and you gotta try these different things. You gotta make yourself better. And if you ain't getting the results you want right now, then you have to improve yourself. That's something you can do. That's something you can implement in your life and see the results that happen. If it's something that's changing for you and it's working for you, then go about it the way you're going about it. But if somebody else say, oh, you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do things that way, you shouldn't wear your clothes that way, you shouldn't do that way, you shouldn't text this woman that way. But if you're texting this woman that way or wearing this thing this certain type of way and acting a certain type of way and you're achieving the results that you want, who the hell is to say that it's not right or a good thing to do? What works for you, and that's the only thing that you need to worry about when it comes to consistently attracting the women that you want. That's it. Plain and simple, that's it. I don't give a damn what no dating coaches got to say. I don't give a damn what none of them got to say. If something is working for you and you're not simping and you're not putting yourself at a disadvantage to please a woman and you consistently get the woman that you want, then that's all you need to worry about. That's all you need to do. Just keep on doing that. The same thing that you're doing. Yes, I want you to be in good health. Yes, I want you to practice the body game. Yes, I want you to look smash and make yourself the most attractive version of yourself. But that's different levels to that. You might be trying to get a certain level, but you might end up going down the journey. You're not even where you really want to be at yet, but you're attracting the woman that you want. And I'm not saying like remain stagnant and be like complacent and stuff like that. But who am I to say that, oh, your happiness is you're not as happy as you could be because you're not at the level you said you wanted to be at? What kind of bullshit type of person would I be to tell you that you're not having a good life because you're not at the level that you said you wanted to get at right then and there? And if you're happy at this type of level right here, you halfway through your journey, and if you want to stay right there, you can stay right there for right now. Of course, I'm going to encourage you to want to do better, but at the same time, if you're happy right now, you can stay right there. And that's fine. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. I'm not saying I'm okay with mediocrity, but who am I to say that what makes you happy is mediocrity? That might be your happy place. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, you're not doing this because you're not getting the 9s and 10s and dimes and all this other bull. If you're happy with the women that you're attracting and you're happy with the women that you're dealing with or the results that you get in life, there's nobody else has to say so in that. Nobody else has to say so in that. If you happy and everything going the way that it's planned and the way that you like it, your blueprint is consistently working for you, you were pleased with your own results, man. That other bullshit, that's BS. I don't want to hear what nobody else got to say. I don't give a damn what nobody else got to say. If they see this video, straight up, I'm gonna say that straight up. If you disagree with that, so I'm not gonna sit here and try to just implement my own values on somebody else that's happy. No, that's what causes depression. That's what causes people not to feel like they're good enough for themselves. That's what causes people to go and be introverted and not want to deal with the world and life and stuff because they feel like they're not good enough. No, you are good enough. If you happy and you getting the results that you want right now, then you good right there. That's what you good right there. You don't have to make this type of money. You don't have to date this type of girl. Whatever you are happy with in your life and the blueprint that you created to consistently get those results, that's your happy place. That's it. That's all you need to worry about. But anyway, it's your boy Noto, back in these YouTube streets because your boy won't miss a beat. And remember guys, anybody can improve themselves if they willing to work at it. I'm out.